I just want to thank you all very much. If you have a couple of questions, go ahead, please. In fact, before I do that, let me just ask the President to say a few words. Thank you, President.
Glad to meet you again, Mr. President. Thank you very much for the invitation. Once again, my congratulations on your successful ceasefire in the Middle East. You did it, and I think this is a great moment to finish Russia's war against Ukraine. We understand that Putin is not ready, but I'm confident that with your help, we can stop this war, and we really need it. We see that they don't have successful steps on the battlefield, and that's good. Their army is weak now with huge losses, in economy and in people. This is a very important moment, and I wanted to thank you, Mr. President. After our phone calls yesterday, I had a good opportunity to meet with major American energy companies, and they are ready to help us after all these attacks on our infrastructure. I also had meetings, thanks to your team, with leading military companies. We spoke about air defense, and I want to share more details with you later. Thank you so much.
Mr. President, very good. And I think it looks beautiful in this jacket, very stylish. Please go ahead.
Under the Biden administration, the White House feared escalation and didn't allow Ukrainians to strike inside Russia. Would your administration allow Ukrainians to strike deep into Russia?
We're going to be talking about that. You're right, it's an escalation, but we'll be talking about it.
Mr. President, could you soon join Hungary's leader Viktor Orbán?
We like Viktor Orbán. He's done a very good job running his country. It's safe, well-managed, and we'll be going to Hungary. I think he'll be a very good host.
Will this be a trilateral meeting or just you and him?
To be determined, most likely a double meeting. But President Zelensky will stay in touch. There's a lot of bad blood between the two presidents. These two leaders do not like each other, and we want to make it comfortable for everyone. Later, I think President Putin wants to end the war, or I wouldn't be talking this way. I spoke to him yesterday for 2.5 hours. He wants to end it. I think President Zelensky wants to end it too. Now we have to get it done.
President Zelensky, President Trump just brokered a peace deal in the Middle East that all Americans are proud of. To meet that deal, both sides had to make concessions. What specific concessions are you willing to make to end this war with Russia? Would you give up joining NATO? Thank you. First of all, we need to sit and speak. We need a ceasefire. Even now, in the Middle East, it's very difficult to hold a ceasefire. In every war, it's difficult. We want it, but Putin doesn't. That's why we need pressure on him. We are ready to speak in any format, bilateral, trilateral. It doesn't matter, only peace matters. NATO is very important for Ukrainians, but the most important thing is strong security guarantees. NATO is the best, but weapons and allies on our side are also crucial. Between us, bilateral security guarantees with President Trump would be very important. We haven't discussed details yet, but it's the most important document.
President Trump, who is doing a better job negotiating, President Zelensky or President Putin?
I think they're both doing a great job. We have to get it done. They don't like each other, tremendous bad blood, and that's what's holding up a settlement. But I think we're going to get it done, and it must be long-lasting, everlasting. The Middle East was far more complicated, 59 countries involved, and we got that done. I think this one can be done, too.
President Zelensky, what's the biggest difference in diplomacy between President Trump and President Biden?
President Trump has a big chance now to finish this war. President Biden is no longer president, so he cannot. President Trump showed the world he can manage a ceasefire in the Middle East, and I hope he can do the same for Ukraine.
I'd say the biggest difference is one is extremely competent and the other is grossly incompetent.